Thanks for tuning in to Sentinel Macro. As Bitcoin begins its rise into record highs for this year, we can explain for people not familiar why Bitcoin is still around, why it's going to stay, and why all that matters. I have over 10 years experience investing my own money and have worked professionally in accounting, bookkeeping, in the luxury clothing industry. Most people commenting on cryptos do not have much finance experience, and even fewer of them are trustworthy. I like to keep things simple and to the point. We'll talk most specifically about Bitcoin and not general cryptos in this video, just as a basic generality. That being said, the biggest and foremost reasons of crypto's current resiliency is that central banks like the Fed are looking to move into CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. China recently began executing transactions with their own version. BlackRock had one of the largest financial institutions in the United States, the world, had a recent about cryptocurrencies. CBDC is central bank's version of digital currency technology. The Fed obviously would find this favorable. With cryptocurrencies, at least with Bitcoin specifically, we haven't seen any rug pull yet. You can see all the transactions on the entire blockchain for those who are savvy enough. We haven't seen any rug pull when it was up at 60,000, so they're still waiting it out if that's going to happen. Bitcoin is necessarily deflationary. A considerable amount of Bitcoins are forever lost in old hard drives that are gone forever in dumps now. There's only 21 million of those coming that'll ever be created. And that gets into the scope. There's also a recent or a halving coming up pretty soon. Bitcoin is also an advance in the entire concept of currencies. The U.S. dollar is digital based in large regard, but it is not deflationary. It's inflationary as the Federal Reserve. Sure, they have plenty of gold in their vaults, but is that necessarily what's backing the dollar? I mean, partially. I would say mostly it's probably the military, our force of might. That really solidify, in our trading with other countries and our interactions and ability and power and everything has everything to do with why the dollar is what it is, and it's the most widely used system or currency on the entire planet. I mean, it's you go into third world countries everywhere, the entire planet. That's what they use is the U.S. dollar for the most part. So aside from fees, cryptos are very helpful for helping people moving cash around. Gold has import duties if you're traveling. Art is an idea for moving wealth around if you're in a pinch. So all of that is kind of a little basic kind of macro outline for people. Maybe you're a little bit savvy with economics, finance, and stuff like that, but you really don't understand cryptos. I think that kind of just gives a little bit basic understanding. We'll have some other videos coming in soon. They'll give you a basic understanding of other stuff and get a little bit more technical too as we move on. Thanks.